Two matrices A and B are said to be equal if and only if they have the same order and each element of matrix A is equal to the corresponding element of the matrix B. A equal to XYZ and 5, and B is a matrix XYZ A I have taken here, and B is some other matrix EFGH. If we say that A equal to B, then A and B have equal order. A and B must have equal order, and the corresponding elements are equal, corresponding elements means is nothing. X is equal to E and Y equal to F, Z equal to G and A equal to H. So two matrices said to be equal, they should have equal order and the corresponding elements must be equal. Then we can say that A and B are equal matrices. The next one is negative of a matrix. The negative of a matrix is denoted by changing sign of all the elements of the given matrix is negative of the matrix. For example, A is the given matrix 5, 3, 4, 2, minus 1, minus 3. Its corresponding negative matrix is minus A, negative of A equal to minus 5, minus 3, minus 4, minus 2, 1, plus 3. Changing its sign, we will get the negative of a matrix. So this is known as negative of the matrix. This is the given matrix. So to get a negative of matrix, change the sign of all the elements of the given matrix, we will get the negative of the matrix. Question number 1. Given a matrix, write the number of elements in it. Subdivision 2, find the order of the given matrix. Subdivision number 3, write the elements of A22, A23, A24, A34 and A43, A44. These are the subdivisions we need to find. The first one is the number of elements. It has 4 rows and 4 columns. So 4 into 4 equal to 6. 4 into 4 equal to 16 elements. So we have 16 elements in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 elements. Because it is of order 4 by 4. It has 4 rows and 4 columns. 4 into 4 equal to 16 elements. For the first subdivision, it has 16 elements. And second one is very easy. Find the order. Count the number of rows first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Row 1, row 2, row 3 and row 4. There are 4 rows. And columns, column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. So number of rows by number of columns is order. Number of rows by number of columns is known as order. So it is equal to, the order is equal to 4 rows, 4 columns. 4 by 4 is the order. Write the elements of A22. For third subdivision, A22. This means second row, second column. The element present in second row, second column. This is second row, this is second column. So this is represents A22, that is root 7. And A23, second row, third column. That is second row, second column, second row, third column means root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. And A24, second row, fourth column means it is 5. A24 equal to number 5. And A34, third row, fourth column. This is third row. The fourth column is this one. The corresponding element is 4. A34 equal to 0. The corresponding element is 0. And then A43, the element which presents in fourth row, third column. This is fourth row. The third column, this one is minus 11. And then A44. It presents in fourth row and fourth column. So fourth row, fourth column, the corresponding element is 1. So A 4 4 equal to 1. That's all very simple question this is. Next question. If a matrix has 18 elements, question number 2. A matrix has 18 elements. A matrix has 18 elements. What are the possible orders it can have? A matrix has 18 elements given. So what are the possible orders it can have? Then what if it has 6 elements? What is its order if it has 6 elements given? Question number 2. A matrix has 18 elements. The total number of elements is equal to 18. Total number of elements is equal to 18. What are the possible orders? That means 1 row 18 column, that is 1 into 18, because total elements should be 18, so 1 into 18 is equal to 18, so it can have 1 row 18 column, and or 2 row 9 columns, or 3 row 6 columns, or we couldn't write in 4, 5, 6, then 6 rows 3 column, or 9 rows 2 columns, or 18 rows 1 column. So these are the possible ways to form a matrix of order which has 18 elements. A matrix has 18 elements. It may be of the following 6 type of orders. 1 into 18, or 1 cross 18, or 2 cross 9, or 3 cross 6, or 6 cross 3, or 9 cross 2, or 18 cross 1. These are the possible orders. And then if suppose what if it has 6 elements? If a matrix has 6 elements, number of elements is 6. If the number of elements is equal to 6, the respective orders are 1 row 6 columns, or 2 row 3 columns, or 3 row 2 columns, or 6 row 1 columns. So these are the possible order if a given matrix has 6 elements. These are the possible orders for a matrix has 6 elements, and these are the possible orders for a given matrix has 18 elements. Question number 3. Construct a 3 by 3 order matrix whose elements are Aij is equal to absolute value of I minus 2j or modulus of I minus 2j, or second one Aij is equal to I plus j whole cube divided by 3. The general form of a 3 by 3 matrix is A 3 by 3 equal to Aij of order 3 by 3, which is equal to, it has 3 rows and 3 columns. This is first row 3 columns, and second row, this is third row. There are 9 elements will appear. Already I have given in the first video the general form of A3 by 3, A2 by 2, A3 by 1, like that. So the general form is there are 3 into 3, 9 elements appears. They have arranged in a 3 by 3 order. So it contains 3 row and 3 columns. This is known as first row first element, first row first column. This is first row second column. It presents in first row third column. Here we have second row first column. This is in second row second column. This one is in second row third column. Here it is third row first column. This is in third row second column. The last one is in third row third column. Now we need to find this matrix, the corresponding matrix. Under the condition of first one is Aij is equal to I minus 2j. Now we need the values of A11, A12, A13, and A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Applying I and j by taking the suffix numbers, first one as I, second one j, substituting in this, we will get all the 9 elements of the required matrix A3 by 3 under the condition Aij is equal to determinant of, modulus of I minus 2j. Now A11 equal to, substituting I equal to 1, j equal to this, modulus absolute value of 1 minus 2 into 1 is 2, that is equal to minus 1 equal to 1. A12 equal to, now substituting I equal to 1, j equal to 2 in this, I equal to 1, 1. J is equal to means 2 into 2, 4, minus 4, which is equal to minus 3. So absolute value is plus 3. A 1, 3 equal to I is 1, J is 3, 2 into 3 is 6, minus 6. So 1 minus 6 is minus 5. Absolute value of minus 5 equal to plus 5. And A 2, 1. Now I follows 2, J follows 1 here. Substituting 2 minus 2 equal to 0. And then A22 equal to 2 minus 4 equal to minus 2. Absolute value is 2. And A23 equal to I equal to 2 minus J is 3. 2 3s are 6 minus 6 equal to absolute value of minus 4 equal to plus 4. And then A 3 1 equal to I is 3, J is 1, substituting in it absolute value of 3 minus 2 equal to 1, absolute value of 1 is 1. A 3 2 equal to absolute value of substituting I 3 J 2, 3 minus 4 equal to minus 1 equal to plus 1, absolute value is plus 1. So A 3 3 equal to substituting 3 minus 6 equal to minus 2, its absolute value is plus 2. So substituting these elements in a particular order, we will get the required matrix A equal to A1 1 1, A1 2 3 5, and then A2 1 A2 2 A2 3 0 2 4, right in the particular order, and then here 1 1 2. The last row we have 1 1 2. This is our required 3 by 3 matrix under the condition of Aij is equal to absolute value of I minus 2j. And then the second one under the condition of I plus j whole cube divided by 3. Here substituting and simplifying again in the next condition given Aij is equal to I plus j whole cube divided by 3. We will get another matrix of order A3 by 3 under the given condition of A11 equal to Aij is equal to, for the second sum, I plus j whole cube divided by 3 is given. Now A11 equal to, substituting I j as 1 here, 1 plus 1 2 whole cube divided by 2 divided by 3, 2 cube is 8, 8 by 3. And A12 means 1 plus 2 3 cube divided by 3 equal to 27 by 3 equal to 9. A13 equal to 1 plus 3 4, 4 cube is 4 cube by 3 equal to 64 by 3. And A21 equal to 2 plus 1 3, 3 cube divided by 3 equal to 27 by 3 equal to 9. And A22 equal to 2 plus 2 4, 4 cube by 3 equal to 64 by 3. And A23 equal to 2 plus 3 5, 5 cube divided by 3 equal to 125 divided by 3. And A31 equal to 1 plus 3 4, 4 cube by 3 equal to 64 by 3. And A32 equal to 3 plus 2 5, 5 cube by 3 which is equal to 125 divided by 3. And the last one is A33 equal to 3 plus 3 6 cube divided by 3, that is equal to 216 divided by 3. 216 divided by 3. It will be divided by 2, which is equal to 72. So A33 equal to 72. Now substituting all the elements in the general matrix, the required matrix A3 by 3 equal to, writing in the particular order, in the row wise, writing 8 by 3, 9, 64 by 3, and the second row 9, 64 by 3, 125 by 3, 9, 64 by 3, 125 by 3, the last row 64 by 3, 125 by 3 and 72. This is our required matrix under the condition of Aij is equal to I plus j whole cube divided by 3. Question number 4. Given matrix A is equal to 5, 4, 3, 1, minus 7, 9, 3, 8, 2. It is of order 3 by 3. Then find the transpose of A. To find the transpose, interchange all the rows into columns or all the columns into rows in the given matrix. You will get a transpose. So A transpose is equal to interchanging rows into columns. 5, 4, 3 in the first row have written as a first column 5, 4, 3, and the second column 1, minus 7, 9 has written as 1, minus 7, 9 in the second column. The third row can be written the interchanged as third column 3, 8, 2. This is known as transpose of a given matrix. It is denoted by A to the power T. Writing T in the power, we should read it as A transpose. The second one is question number 5. A equal to root 7 minus 3 minus root 5 to root 3 minus 5. Find the transpose of minus A. Negative of transpose of A we should find. So first of all we should find minus A. Negative of A is equal to changing sign of all the elements inside A, minus root 7 plus 3 plus root 5 minus 2 minus root 3 plus 5. This is minus A. Now transpose of minus A means minus A whole transpose, which is equal to interchanging all the rows into columns. The first row interchanged as first column here, minus root 7 3 in the first row, here minus root 7 3 in the first column, root 5 minus 2 in the second row, root 5 minus 2 in the second column, written as a second column, minus root 3 5 in the third row. It will be rewritten the minus root 3 5 as the third column. This is known as minus A whole transpose. Now question number 6. Just simply first of all you should find minus A and then transpose it. You will get transpose of minus A. Then the third one is A is given as 522 minus root 17 0.75 by 2 831. Now verify A transpose whole transpose is equal to A. Verify A transpose whole transpose is equal to A. How to find A transpose? Interchange all the rows into columns, you will get A transpose. I am writing the answer here. A transpose is equal to interchanging all the rows into columns. The first row 522 as first column 522 and the second row as rewritten as a minus root 17 0.73 in the second column, 5 by 2 in the second column, and interchanging the third row as third column 831, and this is known as A transpose of the given matrix. And we need to verify A transpose whole transpose is equal to A. Finding transpose to the A transpose. Now interchanging these rows into columns again. 5 minus root 17 8. The first row interchanged as first column. Second row interchanged second column 2 0.73, and third row interchanges third column 2 5 by 2 1. And now compare the matrix A here, both are equal. This means A transpose whole transpose is equal to A. So therefore A transpose whole transpose will be equal to A, we have verified. Question number 7. Find the values of x, y, z from the following equation. First one, 12 3 x5 matrix will be equal to matrix y z 3 5. We need to find x, y, z. And second subdivision given as x plus y 2 5 plus z x y, x into y product equal to 6 2 5 8 is given. We need to find the values of x, y, z for the given matrix equation. Look at the order of the first matrix in the given equation of first subdivision 1, 2 by 2. It has 2 row, 2 column. And here also it has 2 row, 2 column. So this means the two matrices have equal order and they are between equal symbol. This means these two matrices are equal matrix. The matrix equal matrix means the matrix should have equal order and the corresponding element must be equal. Here they have given the matrices are equal The question itself they are represent they are equal matrix, because by the symbol equal to symbol we can conclude that these two matrices are equal, in which they should have equal order. They have equal order now. This means the corresponding element should be equal. So it follows, which implies 12 equal to y. This element equal to first element. Second element should be equal to second element. Third element should be equal to third element. Fourth element should be equal to fourth element. Now 12 equal to y. We have found y now. 3 equal to z. Now z equal to 3. Then x is equal to 3. That's all, we have found all the values of x, y, z here. X is equal to 3, y equal to 12. Therefore, x is equal to 3, y equal to 12 and z equal to 3. This is very simple. Just equating the corresponding elements, we will get the results. Now look at the second one, subdivision 2. Here they have given x plus, here also the order is 2 by 2. This is totally taken one element. This is also totally one element. X into y is also one element. Here we have 4 elements, 2 by 2 order. The first matrix is in the order of 2 by 2 and second matrix is also in the order of 2 by 2. So first and second matrices are in the order of 2 by 2. Now the equal symbol is given between these two matrices. This means the two given matrices are equal. Which implies the corresponding elements must be equal. So x plus y equal to 6. The first element should be equal to the first element. And second element equal to second element. 2 equal to 2. You need not worry about it. Now 5 plus z equal to 5 here. And the third element, equating the third element, 5 plus z equal to 5 is given. And the fourth one, xy equal to 8 is given. Xy equal to 8 given. Look at the second equation, 5 plus z equal to 5, which implies z equal to 5 minus 5 equal to 0. Therefore, we have found the value of z equal to 0. And we need to find the value of x and y. Look at these two equations. Let it be 1, another one is 2. Now, substitute, find any value, find x or y in the given equation, substitute in 2. Which 1 implies y equal to 6 minus x. Listen carefully here. Y equal to, bringing x to the right side, 6 minus x. Substitute is y equal to 6 minus in equation number 2. 2 implies x into 6 minus x is equal to 8. Now multiply inside, we will get 6x minus x square equal to 8. Grouping a quadratic equation, forming a quadratic equation this, bring these terms to the right side, x square minus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. We need to factor it to find the value of x here. The factors are x minus 2 into x minus 4 equal to 0. When we multiply it will be plus 8. When we add these two values it will be minus 6. So factoring the quadratic equation, x minus 2 into x minus 4 equal to 0. Separating the factors and equal to 0. X minus 2 equal to 0 implies x is equal to 2. And x minus 4 equal to 0 implies x is equal to 4. So these are the values of x. For x we have two values and y and z have we need substituting x is equal to 2 in this, we will get y equal to, when x is equal to 2 implies y equal to 6 minus 2 is 4, and when x is equal to 4, y equal to, substituting in this, y equal to 6 minus 4 equal to 2. So the values of x is 2 comma 4. For x we have two values 2 and 4, and for y we have two values 2 and 4, and the z is 0. So x is equal to 2 and 4, y is also equal to 2 and 4, z become 0. Therefore the values are 420 or 240. There are two set of values. One is x follows 4, y follows 2 and z follows 0, or x follows 2, y follows 4, z equal to 0. There are two set of values exist for this second subdivision. One set of value is 420, the other set of value is 240. Subdivision number 3 in question number 7, find the values of x, y, z from the following equation. This is a matrix equation. Look at here, x plus y plus z are all one element, x plus z one element, y plus z one element. So here we have 3 rows and 1 column, so its order is 3 by 1. Every element represents a single row, so 1, 2, 3, there are 3 rows, and vertically we have only 1 column, so these 3 elements are included in a single column, so it has 3 rows and 1 column, so 3 cross 1. Here also we have 3 elements in the row, 3 rows and 1 column. It is of order 3 by 1. So it both has equal order, and between them we have equal symbol. This means these two matrices are equal, which implies the corresponding elements are equal. So x plus y plus z equal to 9 and x plus z equal to 5 and y plus z equal to 7. Listen here. Let it be 1, 2, 3. There are 3 equations formed by equating the corresponding elements of the given matrix equation. Here, substituting x plus z as 5, we will get y. Listen, this x plus 5 turn as 5. We will get 5. X plus z, for x plus z we have substituted 5. The remaining is y plus y equal to 9, which implies y equal to 9 minus 5 equal to 4. Therefore, we have got the value of y as 4. Instead x plus y z, we are substituting 5. So 5 plus y equal to 9, y equal to 4. And then substituting for y plus z as 7 in 1, 1 implies again x plus, this y plus z is 7, 7 equal to 9, x plus 7. Now x is equal to 9 minus 7 equal to 2. Therefore, x is equal to 2. Now we have got x also. We have found x and y. Substituting x in 2, we will get z value. Or substituting y in 3, we will get z value. Anyway, we can get. So substituting x is equal to in 2. 2 implies, substituting x is equal to 2. 2 plus z equal to 5. And z equal to 5 minus 2, which implies z equal to 3. Therefore, the values of x, y, z are x is equal to 2 and y equal to 4, z equal to 3.